साहिल हूँ तेरे दर का, मिले मुझको भीख करम की, रख लाज मेरे आका, इस मेरी चश्मे नम की, करूं गुंबदे खजरा का, फिर आंखों से अपनी नजारा, मेरा नाम करेगा रोशन दो जग में.
Ready for the journey of a lifetime? Let me introduce you to the Soulful Hajj group. If you're dreaming of an authentic and comfortable Hajj experience to Mecca and Medina, look no further. This group is not just affordable, they're experienced and reliable, ensuring your spiritual journey is seamless and memorable. Picture this: luxurious accommodations, all the comforts you need, and the soothing voice of Al-Hajj Said Fasihat and Soharwadi guiding you through the experience. Sounds amazing, right? And here's the best part: you'll be traveling with fellow Pakistanis, creating connections that last a lifetime. Just a heads up, you will need a Pakistani passport to apply, but once you're on board, the adventure waits. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Click the link to learn more and start your journey with Soharwadi Hajj group today. Trust me, you won't regret it.
मेरा नाम करेगा रोशन दो जग में नाम तुम्हारा.
I live in a very blessed and very religious family, alhamdulillah. Like my grandma, my bade Abu who passed away, and Papa, Chachu, everyone, they've always been a big fan of Haziji, and also Abbaji. Me used to listen to Abbaji, Pir Nasiruddin, and in Pakistan, she always used to go to Gora Sharif, and she's Baz from over there as well, alhamdulillah. So, and even my dad and everyone, Chachu, they're all Baz from over there. So, alhamdulillah, like I don't think a lot of people know this, like Hazji had kept my name as well, Hammad Ahmed Sahawardi. Just being in that environment and being in that family and everyone having those people around me, it showed me the true path of life, what life really is and what's gonna be the akhir. And like this world is just nothing but just a whole bunch of materialistic stuff.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाज़रीन, आज हमारे स्टूडियो में मेरा छोटा भाई मौजूद है. वैसे तो हमारा ब्लड रिलेशन नहीं है क्योंकि बहुत से लोग ये ना समझें मेरा छोटा भाई असली में एग्जिस्ट करता है, लेकिन ये अगर मेरा छोटा भाई होता तो बिल्कुल ऐसा ही होता. जो क्या कहते हैं, इसकी ज़िद्दें, इसकी सारी चीज़ें, फिर मेरा गुस्सा, सारी चीज़ें इसने जिस तरह बर्दाश्त की हैं, तो हमारा जो बॉन्ड है वो दोस्ती से बढ़ के भाइयों वाला एक बॉन्ड है. मैं 2013 में जब कनाडा फर्स्ट टाइम आया था, तो ये एक्चुअली मैं 2012 में जब मैं आया था फर्स्ट टाइम घूमने फिरने, तब ये सिर्फ 8 साल का था. फिर अब ये माशाल्लाह नौजवान खड़ा हुआ है. थोड़े से ज़िंदगी में उसके उतार चढ़ाव हुए, हम उस पर भी डिस्कशन करेंगे, और वो उतार चढ़ाव कैसे इसने ओवरकम किए हम वो भी डिस्कस करेंगे. तो मेरे स्टूडियो में मौजूद है मेरा छोटा भाई हम्माद हसन जोरवर्दी. अस्सलाम वालेकुम.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम.
How have you been, brother?
Good. आप कैसे हैं?
मैं अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. मैं इसको मजाक में हम इसको बालों वाली सरकार भी कहते हैं क्योंकि आप देख सकते हैं. तो कब कटा रहे हो बाल?
बस अभी तो ग्रो तो किए हैं.
ग्रो किए हैं?
जी.
So why are you growing it though?
I don't know. It's more so just fear.
Fear of what?
Fear of how I would look with short hair.
You look good with short hair.
Nah, it's been I think 4 or 5 years since I've grown my hair.
Yeah, मैं basically culprit in a way इसलिए हूँ because मैंने इसको एक शो दिखाया था Game of Thrones. उसके बाद को लोगों ने कहना शुरू कर दिया, इसके थोड़े बाल पड़े थे कि oh my god you look like Jon Snow. उसके बाद से उसने कहा alright I'm never cutting my hair again.
नहीं ऐसी तो बात नहीं है. It's just that I'm too scared of how I look with short hair.
You look good.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't know until I cut it,
So
right?
you cut it now.
अब अभी टाइम नहीं आया, इंशाल्लाह जब शादी होगी तब कटवा देंगे.
शादी तो कोई लड़की नहीं मिलेगी इन बालों में.
मिल जाएगी इंशाल्लाह.
मिल जाएगी इन बालों में.
जी मिल जाएगी.
तो बालों को यूज क्या करते हो?
मतलब
Products, yeah.
अच्छा. It's not a lot. I mean, men are men.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of. I do have a hair care routine, but मतलब इतना भी नहीं.
Okay.
मतलब नहाते हुए बस कंडीशनर
Alright.
और 2 दिन हफ्ते में शैम्पू एंड नहाने के बाद लीव इन कंडीशनर और मूस, बस यही होता है.
ऐसे ही होता है.
या इसलिए गर्ल्स तो नेचुरल है ना.
Nice.
So उसके लिए कोई I don't need any products for that. वो तो मतलब naturally हो जाते हैं. It's just applying stuff so it doesn't get frizzy.
Alright, there was once this time when I tried growing my hair as well.
Right.
तो एक मुझे इशू होता था, रात को सोते हुए
Yeah.
मैं बालों के ऊपर मेरा सर होता था और वो खिंच जाते थे.
Yeah.
So does that happen to you as well?
पहले नहीं होता था.
अब होने
इसलिए पहले I used to like tie it up before going to sleep. तो उस टाइम पे नहीं होता था, लेकिन अब मैंने बाल थोड़े बहुत काट लिए हैं. Like I cut it shorter than what it was before. तो अब कभी कभार मतलब वो भी और मतलब मुंह भी बाल आते हैं ना, तो it gets annoying while you're sleeping. It's like it gets ticklish and stuff, so it's like really annoying. Yeah.
चलो अल्लाह मियाँ तुम्हें जल्दी तुम्हारी शादी कराए ताकि तुम बाल तो कटवाओ. आमीन. बेटा बहुत जल्दी है. हाँ चलो, it's a good thing, yeah.
No, सिर्फ 20 साल की है.
You're just 20, yeah?
Yeah, only 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're young as hell, brother.
Yeah. Look very old, but I'm young.
You are young, yeah. Okay. तो मैंने तुम्हारे इंट्रोडक्शन में कहा कि तुम बिल्कुल मेरे छोटे भाइयों की तरह हो.
जी.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, अच्छा मेरा कोई I don't have a younger brother, right?
Right.
For you.
Yeah.
So if I had a younger brother, do you think I would have been a good older brother?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
Why you say that?
There's a lot of traits about you that make you a good older brother.
And annoying too.
You're very annoying. That's one of the traits that makes you an older brother, because every older brother is annoying, and they get mad at you a lot, which you definitely have. But besides that, I mean, like I mean, of course, like, you know, alhamdulillah, like my dad has taken care of me, my chacha has taken care of me, my ammi and everyone, my whole family has taken care of me very well. And alhamdulillah, you know, like they're the key to my heart in life. But alhamdulillah, my peer Saab, Sayyid Fasidin Sawardi Saab, and yourself are also another key to my life and key to my heart, because you guys showed me a lot of love throughout my whole life. Not you, but Haziji has been around since I was born. And also Bada Haziji, alhamdulillah. He also, like, he has taught me a lot in life, like a lot of key to success and to deen and dunya. He's taught me a lot, alhamdulillah. So, like, you know, I'm very grateful to have you guys in my life. So alhamdulillah, yeah, like, you know, you've always, like, you know yourself, like, we spent years, like, even at one point of our lives, we lived together. We lived together for what, like 4 or 5 years, maybe more.
No, 2019 till 2019 September till 2021.
Oh, 2 saal.
2 saal, yeah.
Achha, it feels longer. That's what I'm saying. It feels so much longer.
Because I've been staying over at your place for a very long time, right?
Yeah, even when Haziji used to come, you know. So, like, yeah, like, we've seen a lot of each other's lives together. What goes on.
You literally grew up in front of me. So yeah.
No, literally. I mean, even though it was 2 years, it felt like 10 years, you know.
Seriously, you found me that annoying? Time नहीं कटवा है. Time.
No, after alhamdulillah, you were like running your business and stuff too. So, like, you know, you were very productive throughout your day and everything. But at nighttime, we used to spend a lot of time together. And sometimes I used to come to work with you when I didn't have school, or like I wasn't working also. So, like, we spent like hours and hours and days and weeks and months together, and I feel like that's when we got the closest. Like, of course we were already close, but I feel like that's when we got the closest. You were getting angry and everything. I've seen all that too. You know, we have had a lot of brotherly hate, brotherly fights and everything. but that's what made us stronger and everything, you know.
So the thing is, like, the reason why you and I got close is because both of us at that point in our life were going through the most rough patches of our life.
Most definitely, yeah.
And you were my partner and I was your partner.
Exactly. Whenever I needed someone,
Yeah.
you were there. Whenever you needed someone,
Yeah.
I was there. It's like we would at nighttime like be each other's therapist at night.
100%.
Those long drives, dozen donuts, and our talks together.
And everything.
Yeah.
We would order food और फिर हम पूरी रात बैठ के बिंज वॉच कोई शो एक दिन के अंदर ख़त्म कर देते थे, खाना खाते थे पागलों की तरह। और वो खाना कभी कभार इतना बच जाता था कि फिर वो हम फ्रिज में रखते थे और फिर वो कोई नहीं खाता था, फिर वो सड़ जाता था, ठीक है, या फिर एक चोर आता था और वो फ्रिज में आके खा के चला जाता था। So yeah, those were some good
No,
times,
most
brother.
definitely. I miss it.
I miss it too,
yeah.
brother. Khair, moving on with your life, so people want to know ke
I don't think anyone knows me for them to know about what's going on in my life.
No, so yeah, you should tell them, no? So you've done high school, now you go to
Yes.
Humber?
I go to Humber College, yes.
And what's the program? What's the major?
Marketing and advertisement.
Mashallah.
Yes. I'm in my finished my first year, and then I started working full time, so I took a gap year because I wanted to be focused a little more on like the job aspect, because in Canada, as you know, it's really tough to find a job, and most like even more hard like to keep a job, harder to keep a job. Sorry. So I was just focusing and giving my time to work, even though school is always a priority for sure. But inshallah in September I'm going to go for my last year and then get my certificate and graduate.
Inshallah.
Yes.
Will you invite me to your graduation?
Most definitely. Most definitely. You have to be there.
Inshallah.
You've seen my days in high school.
I've seen your days in high school.
Yeah, so it's a really big achievement.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
So इस बच्चे को almost मेरे ताया, मेरे अब्बा और मैंने, हम तीनों ने कुछ एंगल में पढ़ा है, राइट? ये करो लाइफ में, ये करो। तो मैं तुमसे बस, the reason why I called you is because you had a very rough patch in your life.
Yes.
Where almost every kid, including myself, you know, we went into like some things that we should not have done.
Yeah.
So how'd you come out of it? Because you're pretty young, you're 20.
Yes.
And alhamdulillah, it's been like 2 to 3 years that you're not doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
Right? So at a very young age, तुमने कहा कि नहीं यार ये गलत है.
Yeah.
मैं नहीं कर सकता ये.
Yeah.
Yes, मेरे रिलीजन के अगेंस्ट है ये सारी चीज़ें, बिकॉज यहाँ पे बच्चों के लिए बहुत कॉमन है ये चीज़ें, राइट?
जी.
So like, you know, at 16, 17, a child to make that decision is very mature of you.
Yeah.
So how? कैसे? एक 16-17 साल के बच्चे को तो सब लग रहा होता है, you only live once, I'm gonna do everything, I'm the king of the world and everything. So yeah.
First and most foremost, if I said that right, Alhamdulillah, I live in a very blessed and very religious family.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, like my grandma, my Bade Abu, who passed away, and Papa, Chachu, everyone, they've always been a big fan of Haziji, and also Abbaji. Ami used to listen to Abbaji, Pir Nasiruddin, you know, and in Pakistan, you know, she always used to go to Gora Sharif, and she's Baz from over there as well, Alhamdulillah. So, and even my dad and everyone, Chachu, they're all Baz from over there, Alhamdulillah. So, growing up, they put that culture on me as well. Like, you know, they always taught me that, you know, because even when I was born, since that time, Haziji was staying at our house whenever he would come to Toronto. And he always, you know, I was always around him since a child. Alhamdulillah, like, I don't think a lot of people know this, like, Haziji had kept my name as well, Hammad Ahmed Sahawardi. So, just being in that environment and being in that family and everyone having those people around me, it showed me the true path of life. You know what life really is and what's gonna be the आखिर, मतलब जो आना है, क़यामत के दिन पे, and you know like this world is just nothing but just a whole bunch of materialistic stuff and stuff. You know.
Sure.
So that's what kind of kept me away. Yeah, we all did some stuff in our life where like you know we regret and stuff that's like you know not really good for ourselves and everything. But alhamdulillah, like the main part is that I learned from the mistakes, and I still at the end of the day chose the right path and made myself stay away from those things.
But one of your friends got into an accident and like passed away too, right? That was a turning point too.
Yes, most definitely. I did have a close friend, and knew him I knew him from before I went to high school. We lived in the same neighborhood. We had a basketball court where all the neighborhood kids used to come, and it used to be a bunch of kids, and we used to play basketball, like from Sham to Raat, and that's where I first met him and everything. And then you know I was a good friend with him, and then we ended up going to the same high school together. We got closer and everything, and then he had left for a while, the city and everything, and he had moved and everything. But then after like 2-3 years, he came back, and we had like a little reunion. And since that reunion, we got even more close. But it was just unfortunate where we can even make the bond even stronger. After like maybe like a couple of months of him coming back and us like reuniting with everyone, like all the other friends as well, a tragic accident happened which caused him his life. Yeah.
Okay, so there is this culture in Pakistan that a lot of people, like a lot of, you know, I would say like educated people, right?
Yeah.
They're educated in that sense where, you know, they have the worldly knowledge and everything. They have science and everything, they've studied that. So they come to the conclusion, okay, yeah, we don't need a peer, we don't need bed, we don't need tariqat, and this is all like bullshit. So looking at you, do you think that it is somewhat necessary?
Most definitely.
Why?
I think you do need a teacher in life.
100%.
Of course, like, you know, the most blessed thing that was given to us was the Quran. And that, you know, like that itself in a sense is like a teacher, you know, like in Hadith.
Wow,
Yeah, you know.
Such a mature talk coming from you, Hammad.
Yeah. Very rare.
Very rare.
But yeah, like, you know, like we, like, you know, that is one way to know what path you need to go on in life. But I feel like, especially Pakistani people and Pakistani youngsters in Canada and places, they don't understand the Quran properly and fully. They don't understand Arabic and everything. Like, you know, we do Quran classes and everything. Uspe, matlab bacha, you know, pad sakta hai. He knows how to recite the Quran, and you know, uski, his like pronunciations and everything are right, but he doesn't fully understand what he's reading.
Yeah, 100%.
So I think because of that, it's important that to have like a teacher who can also guide you
Make
in
you understand
life.
what's written over
Exactly,
there.
you know, like, you know, what the hadiths mean, what the Quran means, and what the purpose of life is and everything, and teach you, like, you know, like the basic stuff of like what's your religion, what's your deen, you know, why you follow it, and why it's true and everything, right? Because a lot of people, like especially in westernized like communities and stuff in westernized countries, like Muslims that are born over there, some of them are like whitewashed, I hate to say, but they don't think that their religion is the right religion, like astaghfirullah, and then, you know, they convert, you know. So that's like
They don't
really,
convert. They just stop believing in anything.
exactly, they become
They become
atheists to a
atheists,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's like it's good to just have that teacher to tell you that what you believe in, it's right. And alhamdulillah, I had that in my life from
Do you know,
your dad?
like there was this one time when, you know, I had questions about religion too.
Yeah.
What I personally believe is when a Muslim becomes like atheist or stops believing in Islam, right? It's more of a guilt thing because he's doing everything messed up. He's drinking, he's eating haram, he's doing drugs, and he's committing zina and everything, right? So in order to avoid that guilt or avoid that guilt trip, right? He's like, yeah, I don't believe in Islam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Because the thing is, in order for him to not commit these things, right? He has to believe in Islam.
yeah.
If he's believing in Islam and then he's doing all of these sins, right? So it's easier for him to, just be like, okay, you know what? I'll just get rid of Islam because it's harder for me to leave these sins.
But that's like if he was. But the thing is, like for a lot of those people, if they had a bit more common sense in themselves, they would know that that's even a bigger sin that they're committing than everything that they have done
100%,
entirely.
100%.
And if they really believed in their religion and believed in what they believe in, they would know that, like of course, like you can't just like go out and commit sins and just come home and be like, yeah, Allah forgive me, and then you're forgiven. It doesn't work like that, of course, all the time, right? Like if you know in the back of your head that what I'm gonna do is like haram, but I'm just gonna ask for forgiveness, then you're not gonna get forgiven. Of course, I'm not the one to say that. That's between them and Allah. Yeah. But it's just that like it's the fact that you should know that like as long as you mean it from your heart, then you'll be forgiven. I haven't commit like wrongful things, but everyone does sin in their life. But at the end of the day, it's like we don't go out our way to become atheists and stuff. We know that we ask with pure intentions from Allah ke ya Allah humko maaf kar de, He'll forgive us.
All right, so a lot of people that don't know this, you were kind of, I wouldn't say you were popping off or something, but you had a nice rap scene over here too. Like, if you wanted to pursue that, you could have, and your dad was okay with it. Almost like
no. No, it wasn't. I that's something I kept to myself, and I was never into it. It was just like
No, but the thing is, like, this guy can literally write stuff. Like, he's good with his pen. ये बहुत अच्छे रैप लिखता है. जो भी पाकिस्तान वाले जो रैप का कल्चर पाकिस्तान के अंदर आ गया है, तो उनको मैं बताना चाह रहा हूँ, बहुत परफेक्ट रैप लिखता है, लेकिन इसने छोड़ दिया. Why?
I'll be honest, like at first, like at that time, first of all, like I was in high school, and high school ka jo
Eminem started from high school. Literally too. So yeah.
No, but like high school mein thoda sa shauq tha isliye because like it's like the group I was around and everything, and like it was just like it sometimes when you're around someone or something for a while, it kind of motivates you in a sense, influences you as well, so it didn't quite motivate me, but like you said, it kind of influenced me and whatnot. So I was like, I'll give it a try and whatnot.
Oh, you were good. You were good.
Yeah, but then like bringing it back to something religious, like from a kid, I was reading Naats from when I was like 8 years old till now. Like now that I'm 20, I've been reading Naats my whole life and everything, and like I don't know, it's like a different feeling of when I'm doing that, and it's a different feeling when I'm reading Naats. And that feeling of when I'm reading Naats and listening to Naats, and most like especially when I listen to your dad read Naats, it's like a different type of feeling to the heart. So it's like I was just like, this is not it for me. It's like, of course I'm not gonna go write Naats, वो तो बहुत मुश्किल काम है. Like only like there's a few people that have the ability to do that. But like it just felt better like reading Naats and everything.
So because of Naats and everything, you were like, no, I'm not gonna rap.
Exactly, like it I definitely.
So you're a kid who was born in Canada. You how many times have you been to Pakistan?
एक दफा 2014 में.
2014, yeah?
Yeah.
So, but you left everything, like rap. You were good at it. If you would have continued that thing, अभी हम millionaires होते, brother. ठीक है, बाहर Urus खड़ी होती, Lamborghini खड़ी होती. But alhamdulillah,
yeah,
you didn't do that. खैर, तो obviously I'm not gonna ask you to do it over here like a freestyle or something. Something that you have quit, so you have quit. But मुझे एक बात बताओ, there is obviously a language barrier when it comes to like
Urdu and English. Yeah.
So when my dad recites या नाते जो भी पढ़ता है वो majority उर्दू में होती है.
जी.
तो तुम पे कैसे असर होता है भाई उनका?
I mean मेरी उर्दू इतनी भी मतलब बड़ी नहीं है कि मतलब मुझे कुछ नहीं समझने आए. I understand, of course, like I would say like 30 to 40% of the like words that are being said. Of course, like you know, like when like you know, like you know, like when people they write Naats, you know, like it's like poet, right?
Yeah.
And you're not gonna use like a normal word we would use in our everyday life. Of course, they're gonna like even there's some English words that some people don't know what it means because it's so only poets and those people type use it. It is advanced and everything. So it's the same thing with Naats as well, right? So that's the reason. Like I haven't my understanding of Urdu is not at that level. Where
No,
like,
so this is what I'm asking. So how did it affect you? Like, would you go to people and ask them to like translate it to you?
yeah, that's one thing.
Because
Like,
I've done that, so I want you to acknowledge that. कि यार जैन भाई आपने मेरे लिए बड़े नाते translate किए तो
yeah, आपने भी किए हैं, हमारे जो पीर भाई मुदस्सर भाई उन्होंने भी किए हैं मेरे लिए. You know, कभी कभार को मुझे कुछ शेयर मतलब I don't understand it, मैं उनसे पूछ लेता हूँ, यहाँ से पूछ लेता हूँ कि like what does this mean, and then मुझे next time के लिए समझ आ जाता है. But majority of it is that पता नहीं जब हज़रत जी जब नात पढ़ते ना, it's like when you're listening to it, it's like आप एक मतलब feeling में आते हो, like आपको like you don't need to understand anything, you just get this feeling in your heart and you just it's just like this, it's like you just want to hear it and it feels like you understand it but you don't, and it feels like you're understanding it every single word and it's like hitting you, but it's like you don't. It's like that's the way Hazrat Ji recites Naats, where that's how you feel.
मुदस्सिर का तुमने जिक्र किया, मुझे ये जानना है कि आपका बाबर आजम से क्या मसला है? You were born here, you have no knowledge about
के बारे में
cricket.
एक चीज भी नहीं पता. मैं बस मुदस्सिर भाई, I just pull his leg. That's literally it. I don't, and you know like I know some things about Babar Azam. Yeah, उन्होंने like सेंचुरी हमारी भी हैं, but उन्होंने बहुत ज़्यादा गेम में कुछ रन भी नहीं मारा. You know, एक बॉल पे आउट हो जाते हैं. You know, so it's like I'm like, why do you praise a guy that's not in his prime anymore? Like, why do you defend a guy that's like, I love basketball?
Yeah.
You know, if in 2019, 2018, if you talked about like, you know, LeBron is still good, but if you talked about like Kawhi Leonard, you talked about maybe Kyle Lowry, you talked about one of these players. Yeah, they're all stars, but they're not the greatest of the great. But if you talked about them back then, I would defend them because like these guys are somewhat in their prime. They're actually doing something in the NBA. In 2019, Kyle Lowry, Kawhi Leonard, these guys led Toronto Raptors to a championship. But now I know that they're washed. Like Kyle Lowry, he doesn't average more than 5 points a game. Kawhi Leonard, this guy's been injured for almost like 3 years in a row now. You know, there's a lot of people that fell off in the NBA, so I won't defend them anymore. I'm like, yeah, these guys were good at this time of their, you know, career, but now they're washed. He knows that he's not in his prime anymore. He knows that उनका जो करियर है ना बस खत्म हो गया. वो कुछ रन नहीं बना सकते. He's not like a primary piece for his team anymore. Well, he's not even the starter. He's not even in the starting lineup for the batters. The starting दो batters.
No. So the thing is,
I don't know how that cricket works. Yeah.
So he used to come at the top.
Yeah.
But people would bash him because he would waste so many balls that people were like, okay, you know what? Let some aggressive batsman go at the top.
Exactly, and that's not a good thing for him. That's not a good thing for him. What are you talking about? That's not like a good reputation for yourself. So I don't know why he keeps defending Babar Azam. If he loves Babar Azam, it's okay. He loves Babar Azam, but you shouldn't give praise of cricket player. You know, that's like yeah, like you know, like just go along with the reels and the stuff you see online about Babar Azam. Just go along with it. Everyone knows he's washed now, so why you're the only one defending him?
Hey, thank you so much, Hammad.
Yeah.
Tumai.
Thank you for having me.
After a very long time, I probably had a candid conversation over here.
Yeah.
Because mostly of the guests are like older and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I have to be respectful and everything.
अभी next time आपके podcast में इंशाल्लाह हमारे बाबर आजम के बहुत बड़े फैन भी आएंगे. उनके साथ भी ऐसी conversation होगी.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
Alright, brother, I'll see you around.
Yeah.
Oh, Islam.
See you around. Yeah.